The Sentinel of Liberty has never been the strongest member of the Avengers, but he's the most skilled and tactically minded. After spending decades in an ice cube, he's gained what no one on the team outside Immortal Gods has: experience, skilled, seasoned, and with a willpower that just won't quit. It's little wonder why he's a popular figure for who would win debates. Today we're going to take a quick look at his most popular versus match suggestions, see which ones he wins and what Captain America's score is like at the end.
Versus Batman. So what's the theme here?
The martial arts master and tactician of the Avengers versus the martial arts master and tactician of the Justice League. It's a fairly common versus battle, so much so that they've actually thrown down in the comics not once, not twice, but 3 times.
So who wins?
Cap usually comes out ahead in the comics, with Batman taking a lone win in DC versus Marvel due to circumstances more than skill. Now I can respect the argument that a Batman with a full utility belt and a willingness to kill would be able to take Cap. He's got a lot of gadgets, but what he has in quantity Cap makes up for in quality. Batman has nothing Cap hasn't dealt with before in his several decades of superheroing. The shield might look downright primitive next to Batman's gadgets, but it trumps them. Batarangs, swatted out of the air, smoke clouds, fanned away. Sticky bombs. The shield absorbs kinetic energy due to being part vibranium. It's how Cap is able to block super powerful attacks and not liquefy from splash damage. With Batman's gadgets neutralized, the fight becomes a highly trained man against a highly trained super soldier, and that's not a good match for Batman.
Versus Deathstroke. So what's the theme here?
DC's super soldier, who became an amoral mercenary, versus Marvel's super soldier, who became an inspiration to generations of superheroes. They're also known to rock pirate boots.
So who wins?
A lot of people push this match because they think of Deathstroke as a level above Batman, and if Cap is also a level above Batman, him fighting Deathstroke would make for a more even match. The thing is, while Deathstroke was out of Batman's league when they first fought in 1991, that was several decades ago. Batman started to get wins over Deathstroke, first by using assists and tricks, then just by beating Deathstroke clean. He even landed a batarang right in Deathstroke's eye socket once. You know that had to hurt. Deathstroke versus Batman is a 50-50 kind of fight, and that doesn't speak well to Deathstroke's skill. Since he's explicitly stronger and faster than Batman due to his super soldier treatment, Batman makes up the difference in skill, and if Batman is more skilled than Deathstroke, Cap certainly is. So Cap wins the skill category. But how about the muscle category? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Slade ever forced a robot alien to shoot itself with its own weapon. With one hand. I'm just going to say it. I think Deathstroke is an easier fight for Cap than Batman. At least Batman's gadget pool allows him to keep Cap on his toes. What does Deathstroke have for weapons? Swords? The things buckler shields were made to block? Deathstroke gets terminated. Let's move on.
Versus Master Chief. So what's the theme here?
Super soldiers that ended up being the last of their kind. Unless you bring up some really obscure lore. Does anyone remember Protocide? He was a thing.
So who wins?
Cap takes another win here. Cap is more acrobatic, more skilled, and more experienced, while John Halliman has greater durability and firepower. In terms of strength, they're comparable, with Cap maybe taking a slight advantage if you look at some of his higher showings. It's a good, balanced fight, but what puts Cap over is his shield. Everything in Chief's arsenal pings off the shield. Chief can't even hope for splash damage as the shield absorbs kinetic energy. A plasma grenade stuck on the shield might as well be a plasma grenade that missed. One clean hit is all Chief needs to kill Cap, but I don't think he's going to get it. Cap can close the gap, and once he does, Chief is in trouble. Chief isn't a hand-to-hand fighter if he can help it, while hand-to-hand fighting is all Captain America is about. And his shield doesn't run out of ammo, unlike Chief's plasma sword and gravity hammer.
Versus Kamen Rider. So what's the theme here?
A super soldier created to fight Nazis who became an inspiration to generations of superheroes, versus a super soldier created by neo-Nazis who broke free of their control and became an inspiration to generations of superheroes.
So who wins?
Cap's combo streak stops here. Before now, Cap has either exceeded or matched his opponent in muscle. Not so here. Kamen Rider is strong enough to, with the help of Kamen Rider 2, create a whirlwind powerful enough to smash evil clones of himself together. Kamen Rider is durable enough to survive a nuke going off in his face. And Kamen Rider is fast enough to virtually teleport every time he jumps. Take a look at Shin Kamen Rider to get an idea of what the Showa-era special effects intended. Cap has a slight advantage in skill, but surprisingly not in experience. While Cap has been in the game longer and has fought a wider variety of foes, Kamen Rider has fought far more enhanced brawlers than Cap. His entire career has been built off of killing superhuman pugilists who come with the occasional extra combat gimmick. And what is Cap but a superhuman pugilist that comes with an extra combat gimmick? With all these advantages, how can Kamen Rider kick the crap out of Captain America?
And there you have it. Captain America finishes the trial with a respectable 3 wins, 1 loss. Were there any Captain America matches I left out? Would you like to see more versus trials like this? And if so, who should be featured? Let me know in the comments.